What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon back at it again here with another show for you guys and girls today. And we have a lot of stuff to go over, and my that event yesterday was something else, man. We went into that event thinking that we was going to get a lot of gameplay and things like that, and it was just a bunch of trailers. But you know what, in Microsoft defense, I felt like it's their fault, and it's not their fault, because they should have made sure that all these third-party companies that they're working with, they could at least have somebody sit down with the controller and play some of these games. I just really wanted to see games, and most of these cross-generation games, they look like PS4 and Xbox One games. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, just a few. But I just hope for their July event that they can actually bounce back, because there's like a huge backlash right now, you know, with Microsoft and everything like that after yesterday. I just want Microsoft to do better, but the final judgment will be July. That's when I'm gonna say, look, you know what, Microsoft, I'm done. They have one more chance to blow me away, and this July event, I need to see them games, man. I need to see these first party games. I want to see them first party games. If I don't see them first party games, and I'm not pulled in, and you're not giving me a reason to invest in your console, I'm sorry. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but that event yesterday was disappointing, bro, like literally. And it shows me that, okay, what did you learn from 2013? What did you learn from 2013 when you gave us DRM, when you gave us a set-top box for a console, right? What did you learn? I hope you said that, Phil Spencer, that we're going to see a jump from 2D to 3D with next generation. The jump from 2D to 3D was huge. That was a huge generational leap, and I am not seeing that so far. That first game that was shown was developed by one person, right? Bright Memory. And that game looks really, really good. But that game was like from GDC, right? That footage that you shown was a different portion of it, but it was from GDC. Medium looks good as well. There's a few titles here and there that kind of look okay to me, and I'm like, I don't mind, like a Dino Crisis first-person shooter game. But Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I don't know what the heck was that. Like, I mean, no gameplay at all, and that's Ubisoft, all Ubisoft. But Microsoft, being that this was their show, they should have said, you know what, it ain't got no gameplay, we not gonna show it. But to put gameplay in your title, to advertise gameplay to your audience, that was a big blow, Microsoft. That was a big freaking blow. And a multi-billion-dollar company like Microsoft and the Xbox brand should know the difference between a trailer, a CGI, and freaking gameplay. It does not hurt for you to have a controller. Somebody sit down with a controller and show us the HUD, show us the life bar, and show us the assassin going around. If it's at least 5 minutes, show us the ray tracing, show us all these 12 teraflop monster beasts of a system. I know I'm going on a rant here, but I just wanted to recap that, because that was just ridiculous. And Ubisoft, get it together. Lay off the crack rocks, because that is just ridiculous. All right, people, welcome aboard to another show. Man, oh man, we have a lot of things to go over. Happy Friday to everyone. Make sure y'all smash up that like button. I really do appreciate you guys. Oh boy, I really do. Now, let's go on ahead here and summarize some of the topics that we're going to be talking about today, and I think a lot of you guys is definitely going to appreciate it, because we do have a lot of stuff, and I mean a lot. So this part of the show, this edition of the show, is packed. Okay, now happy Friday. Make sure you guys are washing your hands and everything. I just don't like when YouTube does that, to be autoplay and everything like that. You guys are going to be in for a treat, and I mean a monstrous treat. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be talking about here, which is definitely interesting, guys, the PS5 console and game reveal date tease. All right, so we're going to be talking about that because where there is smoke, there is definitely fire. Okay, and at this point in time, everybody's just sitting here. I've seen countless tweets from a lot of people saying, Marlon, we want Sony to save the day. We want Sony to come out. A lot of people, including me, I was expecting Sony to come out and be like, look, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, you know, and give us the reveal date for the PS5. That's what a lot of people want to know, because the PS5 is just unknown. Nobody knows what it looks like. Nobody knows the full secrets of the system. It's still a freaking mystery. And to Sony's defense, they don't have to come out with the PS5 or reveal anything. You know why? Because they're not in a hurry. You know why? Because the PS4 is dominating. You know why? Because PlayStation got some of the best exclusive titles. We got Last of Us 2, regardless of the backlash. That game is still gonna put up millions on the board. Ghost of Tsushima coming out. So Sony don't necessarily have to rush and do anything, right? They don't have to come out and be like, oh yeah, here goes the PS5. Yeah, granted, a lot of people are getting impatient, but let's go champ. Why do you think I say let's go champ? Because Sony is the champ. Nintendo is the champ. Microsoft right now, they're not the champ. They lost that belt a long time ago, the 360 days, and they have to earn our trust. They have to earn our integrity once again, to believe in them, to put our faith in Microsoft again. And after that little event, man, I don't know what they're going to give us for June, but I hope they learn from their mistakes. Even if it's third party, make sure you talk to these third party developers and get actual gameplay. Get actual gameplay. It's not that freaking hard. It's not that hard. This game right here got so much backlash, right? So much backlash, but it still sold pretty well, right? I'm just saying, Sony just got the titles. They have the titles. Microsoft, they have games, but they're not freaking using them. And I hope for their sake, when the July event happens, I know I'm going on a little bit of tangent here. I just have to get it out of my system. I just have to detox it out of my system. I just hope at the July event that they show gameplay, extensive gameplay for Halo Infinite, and I'm keeping it as real as I possibly can. I ain't got time for games. I ain't got time to waste my time. My time is limited as it is, and look, I need to see extensive gameplay, at least 30 minutes to 40 minutes of Halo Infinite, and it better be worth all this development time. Okay, and that Fable 4, if it is true, you better bring that gameplay. I want to see this July event better than your 2019 E3 showcase. Because Microsoft, what the heck is you even thinking? What is you even thinking? Make sure that that event, I don't want to see no bunch of CGI trailers or anything. I need to see gameplay, because that July event is supposed to be showing us what's coming out this year and what's coming out next year, possibly, and maybe the year after that, maybe. But I'm just saying, like, you need to show us gameplay at this July event, or else you think Sony is not watching? You think Nintendo is not watching you? You'd be a fool not to think that Sony and Nintendo ain't watching you, because when Nintendo drops a direct, earthquake is gonna happen. Earth-shattering events is going to happen. When Nintendo drops a direct, Switch gang, y'all know what time it is. It's a wrap. Put it in, wrap it up like a Subway sandwich. Put mayonnaise on that joint. It's a wrap. Okay? When Sony dropped that PS5, it's a wrap. You know why? Because Sony and Nintendo understands. They understand. They have a very clear understanding. And granted, Sony and Nintendo is not perfect, but they've made mistakes along the way and they have corrected them. Nintendo needs to get it together with their online, but when it comes to releasing software, stop it, bro. Stop it. So all these Microsoft Xbox oriented channels, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. You can say whatever you want about your T-flop. T-flop is invalid. Okay? T-flop doesn't even make the game look better. It does nothing for the game. So all that T-flop stuff needs to be under the ground with dirt on top of it, because it comes down to the games. So anybody who want to say crap, show me gameplay, right? Show me something that's going to pull me in like what Nintendo and Sony is giving us. Okay? Because Nintendo and Sony seems like they got their marbles all together. Microsoft, I don't know what the heck they talking about. They're going to give us transparency. Boring. Inside Xbox, boring. You copy Nintendo, give us something better. I love you, Microsoft, but do better. Don't be sorry. Be better. That's from Kratos. Don't be sorry. Be better. I want you to be better. So come July, Judgment Day. So we do have PS5 console and reveal date. I know a lot of people are excited about that. We're going to be talking about that. Also, listen to me right now. Listen to me right now. Get hype. Get excited. Because the console, the brand that we all love, and I love Nintendo just as much as I love Sony, but Sony edges out Nintendo just a little teeny bit. And when it comes to their exclusive games, because it's just the story, man. It's the story of their games. It's just so much more compelling. Like I just don't know what it is, but I love Sony. I just just have a little bit extra more love in the tank for Sony over Nintendo and Microsoft. But I love Nintendo. It's always in my heart. And Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is going to be delivering. I repeat, we're just summarizing. We're at the early part of the show, so get freaking hype. You know I bring that hype, man. Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is supposed to be bringing what? I can't hear you. What? Industry benchmark graphics on PS5. Exclusive world premiere. Get hype. Get hype. Get hype. Wake up. You still sleep? You need to wake up? Go to sleep. Wake up. Don't go to sleep. Wake up. Y'all heard what I just said. Industry benchmark graphics. So once again, Sony is out here raising the bar for next generation with industry benchmark graphics. Pay attention, Microsoft. Pay attention. And this is just one taste of what Sony got up their arsenal. This is just one taste of what Sony got up their sleeve. One taste. Industry benchmark graphics on PS5. We've been hearing how developers favor the PS5 this generation. Why is that, Marlon? Well, because the console is easy to develop for. Oh, why is that, Marlon? Well, because of the hardware architecture, right? It's not like the cell processor from the PS3, Marlon. Oh, okay. I understand that. Why? Because it has the industry leading fastest SSD. Oh, I understand why. Wake up, Microsoft. Wake up. You sleeping. Wake up. All that talk about power. You need to stop wasting people's time. Stop wasting people's time bragging and boasting, tearing, ripping off your shirt, showing your chest like you're Clark Kent. You're not Superman. You need to come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. Now, we're going to be talking about also another hint that I think could lead us to when the PS5 is going to be releasing. All right, maybe it's a typo on Sony's part, but you know me, I like going around with my microscope at anything I see about PS5, because that's the system that we don't know anything about. So if I hear anything or if I see anything, I'm gonna pinpoint it. Now we're gonna dig into this part, and hopefully Sony don't auto correct it, like, because you know sometimes people put stuff out there, companies put stuff out there, and then they hurry up and change it. I caught it just in time, so maybe this could be when the PS5 is going to get released, which I know that Sony normally release their systems around, I'll say November, but this could change this time around. We'll see. But we do have also another potential release date for the PlayStation 5. Now, we're going to move along. Very important show. Make sure you click up that like button. We did so great yesterday with the like button. Smash up that like button, guys. Definitely do appreciate it. Now, we're going to be talking about some Series X stuff. We're going to be talking about the price point and how it might be lower than what a lot of us are expecting. And we're going to talk about the frame rate, and we're going to be talking about the SKUs, like actually like if Microsoft going to come out with multiple SKUs or not. We're going to be talking about that as well. Now, we're also going to be talking about Tokyo Game Show is canceled. And that comes as no surprise considering what we're dealing with right now, what we're facing right now. And like I always tell you guys, make sure you guys are staying prayed up. I know I say a short prayer every day, if it's even just say thank you, Jesus, for waking me up and shielding me from this virus. But yeah, I was about to say Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Got that in my head. Tokyo Game Show is canceled. We're going to be talking about that. And we also have a little bit more details on that and on all the events that have been canceled this year. I'm telling you, man, this year have been a roller coaster of just, it's like a curse year, man. It's just all type of bad stuff happening. Events are getting canceled left and right. It's just not the same. Oh no, Dragon Eye, we're just summarizing all the topics. We still gonna give you guys shout outs, all right? Don't get it twisted. We got you guys covered, don't worry. Big Boss 100, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome aboard to the nation. Make sure you click that notification bell on all so you never miss out on what we got going on. Welcome to the party. Thank you so much, man. All right, so we're also going to be talking about a Sony PlayStation VR patent that reveals VR sickness reduction and full body tracking. So I think a lot of people are excited about the next PlayStation VR, and we're going to be talking about that as well. Welcome, Big Boss, to the nation, to the Fire Nation. Let's get it on, man. Also, we're going to be talking about the Dualsense fingerprint unlock. That's going to be huge, right? So there's a patent for the Dualsense. We're going to be talking about that as well. I'm telling you, man, Sony is shaking up the industry with that Dualsense controller, and I think a lot of people can definitely agree with that. All right, now we're going to move along here to something a bit more interesting. So new Sony interactive entertainment patent shows in-game information platform which shows the duration of activities before the player starts them, suggests in-game combos and resource usage to complete activities faster. So once again, if all these patents are to be believed, we can expect that Sony is going to be out here changing the wheel, changing the way how we play video games. And I've always said to myself that Sony is going to be one of the first companies to reinvent the wheel when it comes to a traditional console and also a traditional controller. And this is my 500 million edition PS4 Pro controller, one of the rarest ones I was able to get it. So don't sell it if you have one. I mean, these controllers are probably obsolete right now. You maybe can find them, but they're probably going to be going for like an arm and a freaking leg. All right, so we're going to move along here to something a bit more interesting. So there is a game, a rebranding of a game, and it's going to be for PS5. We're going to be talking about that as well. And we're also going to be talking about Nintendo Switch sales. Once again, I told you guys that Nintendo is crushing it right now with the sales of the Switch. And right now, the Switch is just dominating hardware and software sales. So we're going to be talking about that for the Nintendo Switch as well. And the game that really impressed me at the Microsoft event yesterday was Bright Memory Infinite. Okay, so Bright Memory Infinite is announced and it's targeting PS5 and Series X. We're going to talk about what does that mean, and then so on and so forth. And once again, Electronic Arts is not the Electronic Arts from 1995, EA Big, old school EA. They're not the same anymore, right? I think we have understand that EA is just fumbling the ball over and over again. And so we're going to be talking about Madden 21. And what does Madden 21 mean for next generation? You guys are going to be disappointed, not possibly from a visual standpoint, but from a smart delivery standpoint. EA just can't get it together. They always try to find a way to screw up every freaking thing. Microtransactions, freaking Star Wars Battlefront 2. I mean, they can't shake us. They can't shake a stick. It's like, what the heck? But EA's in the news again, and it's not good at all. I'm sick and tired of EA messing every freaking thing up. All right, and I just sometimes feel like this is just anti-gamer consumer. Like, they just don't care about freaking gamers. All they care about is freaking paper, and then so is every other company. But paper. Make an Underground freaking 3. All right, tag me at Marlongamingnation. Let's get it on with the shout outs. Let's get it popping. All right, so hi, good day Hughes, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. May 12th at 12 EST, Jeff Keighley Sunrise event. Okay, I'll definitely send me that out on Twitter. Ice Queen Gaming team, what's up, man? How you doing? I says, you seen Kid Smooth, he's hoping PS5 blow up in your face. Yeah, it's okay. Smooth know what time it is. Gaming TV, what's up? Messina, Dribble, Lex, BJ, David, Corvin, what's up, man? How you doing? Love you too, bro. Gaming TV, let's see who we got. Troy Green, what it do, what it is, homeboy. Skip, Dead Mustang, what's up? We got Anthony Rudd, G2G Bills, let's go, champ. We out here, baby. We rocking. Y'all know what time it is, man. And Anderson, what's up? How you doing? Yes, I've gotten that locked in as well. Messina, Jermaine, Brandon, Alpha, Ryan, Dragon, Javen, what's up, man? How you doing? Corey, what's up? Brother Jonathan, what's up, man? Dren, how you doing? What's good? Welcome to the show. The show with BitCloud Gaming was fire yesterday. Thank you so much, man. Really do appreciate it. That's just a taste of what's to come. We do have a lot more. So stick around. The podcast is about to give birth, and it's going to be lit. Mike, what's good? Alfonso, what's good? Sith, what's good? Camel Will, what's good? Finn, what's good? Whisperistic, what's good? We do have King Mo here, what's good? Let's see who else we have. Dren, PlayStation Gang, what up? King Mo, Frozen, Young Blood, what up? Let's see who else we got. Phoenix, Tumper, let's go, champ. We out here, baby. Flacco, let's go, champ. Let's go, baby. Let's go. It's Tony, what's up, man? How you doing? Chi-Town in the house, baby. Boycott, Activision, what up? I see you out here, boy. Vex E, yo, good to see you today. You too. Beverly Carter, what's good? Big Black Attack, what's good? Let's go, champ. Says, what up, Marlon? After Xbox show yesterday, I'm saving up for the Rupert Switch Pro. I feel you on that. Probably not for another 2 or 3 years, but Fuzzy Beans, what up, man? How you doing? Fat, what's good? Welcome to the show. We do have Brian Kelly, welcome to the show. Jackie, what's good? Welcome to the show. Far Dad, what's good? Welcome to the show. We do have Luis. What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Yes, you can't miss out on the show. Let's break 100 likes. Let's go, champ. We here, baby. We rocking. Y'all know what time it is, man. Ghost of Tsushima OST. Marlon, your last stream was NY Rap to 2020. Let's go, baby. Let's see it. Randy with the 5. Thank you so much, man. Peppo Pig, what's up? How you doing? Gene, what up? How you doing? It says when PlayStation accidentally leaks the PS5 design. Jay Golden, what up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the Seth Queen GG. What's up? How you doing? We just doing shout outs right now. We haven't went over the news topics or anything like that. Don't worry, I'll do that. Mr. Matthias, Jane, G Hall, Jackie, what's good? Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us today. All right, let's see here. I want to make sure that my microphone is set perfectly. All righty, let me see here. All right, we're good to go. All right, let me go ahead here and update our, update our board here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. Xbox flopped yesterday, bro. That was unacceptable, bro. That was unacceptable. I know it was third party, and I know it's not their first party, but they should have approved everything before they put up on their show yesterday. No excuses, bunch of CGI, little tad bits of gameplay, not enough for us to be like excited for third party for next gen for Xbox and PS5, because they both in the same boat, right? Because most of those games that was shown was on PS5 and Series X. So yeah, I need to see more than that. Warlock Whiskey, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, EA is frauds, man. Frauds, man. Dan Wells, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's break 100 likes, guys. Thumbs up that like button to show love for the support for the show. Yeah. Bright Memory is looking good. It was developed by just one person, so yeah, Bright Memory is definitely looking good and everything like that. Suffolk says I cannot wait for Dirt 5. Yeah, been a huge Dirt 5 fan and everything like that, and so definitely cannot wait to see more on that. Hey, Toad Gaming, what's up? How you doing? Don't worry about them haters, man. It's all good. Thumbs up that like button. Let's break 100 likes. Let's break the barrier today. Let's break it. Scarlet Nexus looks lit too. Yes, that was a lit. Medium looks good too as well. Medium looks lit as well. I think that's like a Silent Hill type of game, kind of. And they have the original composer for Silent Hill, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Still waiting for the PS5 release. Hey, don't worry, man. We're going to be talking about that. Jeff, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Thank you guys so much for breaking the barrier. All right, so we got everybody. Let me make sure adjust my panel here. Adjust my panel, because we do have some news and information here that we're going to be going over that I think you guys can definitely appreciate. All right, let's get the show. Juck, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's get it on now. Make sure you guys are sitting down with your favorite beverage. Mine's is water. Blaze, we got Blaze up in here. What's up, Blaze? Thank you so much for the support, my brother. Thank you so much. Blaze 4K, what's good? Sony is God. Hey, Blaze, I'm gonna have you on the podcast as well. Whenever we start up the podcast, it's gonna be me, you, probably Hip Hop Gamer, and then Big Cloud, Ryan. We're gonna have Craig, and then we're probably gonna get Red Gaming Tech on here. People has been hitting me up about him, so we'll see what's up. We're gonna have a banging podcast for you guys, man. It's definitely gonna be fire. Y'all just wait and see what we're talking about. Blaze up in here, man. Let's go. Set the force ablaze. Let's go. Make sure you grab your tea, grab your favorite beverage, and let's get on with the show. So PS5 console and game reveal date tease. Okay, so in a recent interview, an insider reveals the PS5 console and the game reveal window, and it could be sooner than we most thought originally. So this is Jason Schreier. He was on the Press Start podcast yesterday, and we know that Jason Schreier, hate him or love him and everything like that, we know that he's very, very credible, because I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about Jason Schreier, and that's okay, because this man is very, very credible on most of the stuff that he's been sharing with us. And so if Jason Schreier is to be believed, the PS5 reveal date will be sometime in early to mid-June. Now let me stop right there, because we do have another leaker, goes by the name of Jeffrey Grubb. So Jeffrey Grubb was correct about the last Nintendo Direct, right? Which turns out to be a Direct Mini. He gave the correct date, and so he came out and said, sticking his neck out, because every time you put out a date out there and everything like that, you're actually sticking your neck out, okay? Because you're going to damage your credibility. And so he said that June the 4th is going to be when Sony fully unveils the PS5 with a release date, with also gameplay, pre-order, and also some more information that we have not been getting, right? And also a teardown possibly, because we heard rumors about a teardown happening this month and a console reveal happening this month, but next month is going to be like the big blowout, like release date, pre-order, games, and obviously some more details about the console. So Jeffrey Grubb said the 4th. Now Jason Schreier is saying early to mid-June, right? Now at this point, I do believe that it's going to be early June, just because I believe that other guy that he said the 4th. It could be early June for all we know, or it could be mid-June. We'll see. But this is something that we actually are getting here. It says, according to Jason Schreier, Sony's PS5 event could take place early to mid-June. Keep in mind, because of what's going on, the world pandemic, there's nothing set in stone. So Sony could potentially change that date, but once again, I'm hoping for the best. Let's go, champ. We out here. We rocking. Y'all know what time it is. So I told you guys, the guy from Venture Beat, Jeffrey Grubbs, I think Jeff Grubbs. Yeah, he said a few days ago that it will take place on the 4th. So let's hope that all of this is actually happening. Now, we don't necessarily have a specific date here from Jason Schreier, but he did say early to mid-June for the reveal date here. And so we can kind of expect, you know, something to happen huge in June for the PlayStation 5. If not, then it might be July, but I don't think it's going to be July. I think it's going to be June, and I think we might get something this month. I don't think this whole entire month is going to go out and then Sony don't say anything. I think they're going to say something or reveal something or whatnot. Now, we're going to move on to something a bit more interesting here, and I'm going to big this up on the screen. Maybe it's just me, but if you guys look at this right here, look at this right here. All right, and let me put myself down here. Is it just me, or did Sony just slip up on something? I just want to know. Now, down here, it says Dirt 5 announced trailer, PS4 and PS5. From Codemasters, Dirt 5 comes to PS4 and PS5 from October 2020. So is they are saying that Dirt 5 for PS5 and PS4 is going to be available October, or is it the release date for the PS5? They said from instead of saying on. Obviously it's a typo. So are they saying that the PS4, I mean, they could easily be saying that the PS4 version is going to be coming you know, on in October. But the way how I look at this, I'm like, wait, is they saying that the PS5 is going to be released in October? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's a typo on their end, but I looked at it and I said, wait a minute, because when I saw this, they just uploaded the trailer, and I was like, Sony, what the heck are you trying to say here? Because it says from Codemasters Dirt 5, or maybe I'm just tripping, or I'm just excited for the PS5 like many of you guys are, but it says from Codemasters Dirt 5 comes to PS5 and PS4 from October. I guess they meant to say on you know, in October or something like that. They said from October. So could the PS5 be in October? That's where I'm kind of leaning more towards now. I don't know, maybe people are gonna write up articles about me now saying, oh, one YouTuber said that it's gonna be. I'm just saying, maybe I'm wrong, but maybe this is something that we can go off of right now, right? Like just having our little brains and just think like, okay, maybe the PS5 could be launched in October after all, right? And not November, traditional time. Sony's original launch date was October 20th, 2020. I'm guessing, don't know if they push it back to November. Oh, so that was the original date. Well, who knows? I mean, October could very well be, you know, the release date for the PS5. You know, that could be when we're going to be getting the PS5 version of Dirt, because they said PS4 and PS5 from October 2020. So it could possibly be, or it could be November. Who knows? It's just a food for thought. I just wanted to share this with you guys. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, right? I'm always, sometimes I'm wrong. All right. I don't want to be right, but hey, who knows? Maybe I'm right about this one, or maybe they just slipped up, because a lot of times companies slips up with trailers and stuff and put stuff out there and think people are not going to, catch wind on what's actually going on here. But it could be November, it could be October for all we know. We'll see when June comes, early to mid-June. We'll see, according to Jason Schreier, according to Jeffrey Grubbs, when we get the actual full reveal of the console and of course the games and everything, because I know that's what everybody is really excited about. Now we're gonna move on here to something a bit more interesting, and I think everybody should freaking get hype. If you're a PlayStation fan, you need to get hype. All right, now listen to this. This is so revolutionary, and I think a lot of people, you guys think I'm just making this stuff up. No, I'm not. Horizon Zero Dawn sequel targeting. Okay, let me show y'all. I'm gonna start showing you the articles, because y'all think, some of y'all think I'll be making this stuff up. No, player, I'm not. I'm not making anything up at all. All right, I'm gonna show you guys this for yourselves. All right, I'm gonna put myself up here so you guys can see for yourselves. I'm not playing around. It says Horizon Zero Dawn sequel targeting industry benchmark graphics on PS5. Don't doubt it. As far as we are concerned, The Last of Us Part 2 looks better than any of the next gen games announced thus far. You hear that? You hear that? Last of Us 2 looks better than anything Microsoft showed yesterday. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm just going to keep it real. Last of Us 2 is the best looking game, period, right now, period. Facts. All right, now, and you see it right here in the title, in the article right here, best looking game of any next gen game thus far. Okay, and while great graphics don't always make great experiences, they are unquestionable of the biggest selling points of new systems. Obviously, graphics is a big selling point for a lot of people, because you know, a lot of people, they love graphics. They love those big high-tech ray tracing and all different types of lighting effects and everything. They love that type of stuff. Now, it may be down to Guerrilla Games to showcase exactly what PS5 is capable of. Then, as many expect Horizon Zero Dawn sequel to compromise part of Sony's anticipated blowout. Now, listen to this. And a job listing on the Dutch developer's website teased its ambition for the project, as it's recruiting a technical vegetation artist, really, which will allow its world dressing teams to deliver our immersive world with industry benchmark graphics. So this is coming from a job listing. Okay, this is coming from a job listing. Now, listen to this. It says, apparently, the studio has 4 teams dedicated to making stunning environments. So they got 4 teams, 4 studio teams that's focusing on the environment, right? Man, this, if this don't get y'all hype, I don't even know what is, bro. This gets me more and more hype for Sony's console, bro, because this is why I say, people say fanboy, they say whatever they want to say. This is why you think a lot of people love PlayStation, because of stuff like this, because it's just the extra details that goes into the stuff that Sony does. Sony finds every little thing. Their developers find every little tad bit of things to push out there and to give us the best and nothing but the best. And it will be shown with the original entry of PS4. We're desperate to see what the team can do with next-gen hardware. So once again, Horizon Zero Dawn sequel is targeting industry benchmark graphics on PS5. So if you're a Horizon Zero Dawn fan, get hype. If you're a Sony fan, get hype. This is why I say, stop investing yourself. Stop it into T-flop. T-flop does not make the console better. What it comes down to is the developers. If the developers want to take the time to invest their time and resources into a system that is worth it, then they're going to. And the PS5 is one of those systems. Even the Halo developer, I don't know if he's still working there anymore or not, but a Halo developer said, hey, look, the PS5 is a beast when it comes to developing for. Like, it's so much more easier to develop for the PS5 than any other console that they have ever developed for. You know what that means? That means better looking games. That means more immersive worlds. That means better experiences for everyone, because it's so much more easier to develop for. And this is why I say, stop getting choked up on these numbers, because those numbers don't mean a darn thing. You guys know that I'm not going to mislead you guys. I'm going to speak the truth from my heart. Ain't no fanboy over here. I'm just saying, what has Microsoft have been preaching? Power, 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 power. Have they been backing up that power? No. What game do you know that really shows you what an Xbox hardware can freaking do? Let me guess. Gears 5. Let me guess. Halo 5. Not impressed. Not impressed. When you stack up all those games next, and don't give me no Forza or Motorsport crap, all right? Because that's a car game, and car games visually looks better on any console. All right, anytime when Microsoft really want to showcase what their system can do, they throw up Forza Motorsports on there. Oh, look at the rain, look at the drift, look at the puddles, look at this, look at the sunshine, look at this, look at the sunshine light beam all over the car. I want to hear all that. Give me an open world game where somebody running around doing a bunch of stuff, actually putting the system hardware to its to work. That's what I really want to see. What does Sony have that Microsoft just can't seem to grasp? A lot. They have a lot of stuff. First party titles that you can't get anywhere else. Look at God of War. What looks better than God of War on the Xbox? What does Microsoft have that looks better than God of War? That looks better than Horizon Zero Dawn? That looks better than Spider-Man? Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. And this is why I say they're the company that I have a lot more to prove coming up in this generation. Not Sony. Microsoft. They have more to prove. Nintendo ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. They can keep making games for that same old 1 teraflop system, and people are gonna keep buying it. And it's gonna that Switch is gonna hit 100 million in sales. Ain't nothing gonna stop Nintendo, because Nintendo is the forefather. Nintendo is the father of gaming. Without Nintendo, there won't be no PlayStation. There won't be no Xbox. That's why I say I love Nintendo, then Sony, then Microsoft. Why? Because they're the forefather. Without Nintendo, there wouldn't be no gaming consoles right now, because they were the first, right, to really pioneer certain things. Stop, man. All right, now we're gonna move along here to something a bit more interesting, and I think a lot of you guys can definitely appreciate this. And so the Xbox Series X price will be much lower than you think. And so we've been actually hearing this for a very, very long time. And I think a lot of you guys can definitely appreciate this, because when it comes to the Series X price, we know Phil Spencer had an interview with IGN, and he came out and he said that, you know, their price is definitely going to be a lot less than what people were expecting it to be. And they're trying to really be aggressive on price, considering that the One X didn't sell extremely well. It sold, but not extremely well. And for me personally, I bought the Xbox One X Scorpio Edition at launch, and it failed miserably. If you don't believe me, look on this channel for Xbox Series X stuff, and you will see it for yourself, where I was on the phone with a lady and she couldn't even figure out what the heck was wrong with my Xbox One X. For $500, it broke right out the box. It was giving me an error code, right? And which company have some of the highest failure rate? Microsoft, with that 360. And I spent $500 on that console, and yeah, it didn't sell extremely well. And their thing was, this is the most powerful console on the planet, and it still couldn't run every single third-party game way better than the PS4 Pro. Like, just marginal. Just not even marginal, just a tad bit, just a hair fraction difference, right? And this is why I'm saying, well, Microsoft is going to be giving you the 2-year plan, the cell phone plan. You ever want to sign up at T-Mobile or anywhere else for, let's say, the latest iPhone or the latest Samsung phone or something of that altitude, right? You sign up, you pay monthly payments. This is the same thing that Microsoft is trying to do with the Series X, right? They're trying to lock you into that 2-year program. So if your credit isn't all that great, you can forget this program, right? This is for people with decent credit that don't have a lot of money up front, okay? And you can finance the Series X, I think at the lowest, like $30-something a month. If you have the One X, you can upgrade to the Series X. I think for less money, like instead of you paying that $30-something up front, you can chop that into half, or even for free. It all depends on the promotions that they're going to have, but the Series X is going to be a lot lower than $500 apparently. We don't know. This is just kind of off of an analyst type of thing, and so we're gonna go ahead and talk about it because Jeff Keighley was live and he had a whole bunch of heavyweight people like Michael Pachter. I think he had Peter Moore that used to work for EA also as well. And so this is definitely interesting, and I want you guys to actually pay attention here. So in a Periscope event just after Microsoft Series X showcase yesterday, industry figure Jeff Keighley talked with Wedbush securities analyst Michael Pachter from former Xbox executive Peter Moore. In a Pachter in that event, Pachter goes on against the conventional wisdom that these consoles will both come in at $500. So Michael Pachter is saying that, hey, look, both of these consoles is going to be coming in at $500. I told you guys that on the higher end, it's going to be $500. On the lower end, it's probably going to be $399. But with all of this tech that's being built into each console, you know what I mean, with everything, ray tracing, SSD, all that stuff costs money. It's costing Sony money and Microsoft money to put all these consoles together, right? And I know some of these PC elitist guys and everything, they're looking at us like, ha, bro, we've been had ray tracing. Y'all boys over here getting excited about ray tracing, dog. We've been had ray tracing for a while. Now y'all just getting all of this stuff, dynamic this and VRS and all that. We've been had that on PC, bro. Y'all, they're laughing. But for console gamers, you know, we can sit here and be like, bro, this is hype. Bro, this is lit. You know what I mean? This is the first time that we've seen consoles this powerful with the Series X and the PS5. Now, we're going to move along. So Mr. Pachter, I've met him before. He's been wrong about a lot of things, but he's also been right. Not on a lot, but he's also been right on a few things here and there. So shout outs to Michael Pachter. Met him before and everything like that. Seemed like a really nice guy. Now, we're going to move along. So Pachter goes on to say that both consoles will come in at $500. Xbox Series X, he says, will be $400. So Mr. Pachter is coming out and he's saying $400. Now, don't take what this man is saying to you as gospel. All right? Don't take it as gospel, because this could be false information that he's putting out there. But he is saying, he was on Jeff Keighley's Periscope and he said that both consoles will be coming in at $500, and then he said the Series X is going to be at $400. So if Sony keeps that same tactic where they're going to sit and wait approach, then I think Microsoft might just lift the lid on price before Sony does, which leads me to believe what is going to happen in June for Microsoft. Because if Sony is going to be doing that wait and see approach, they're going to be folding their hands and looking over the throne at Microsoft to see what type of price we're going to be getting. Now, remember that Microsoft announced their Xbox Series X 2020 Direct, and they said that they're going to be giving us new information about Series X month after month. So next month we're going to be getting something. Now, it's very firm to say that next month was supposed to be our E3 month, and I don't see why they're doing July for their first party stuff, because it would just be traditional for them to have all their first party stuff in June, right, to keep that tradition going. But I think they need more time to polish up the games before they showcase them to us, so that's why they're saying July. Now, what I'm saying is, if the Series X is going to be $400, according to Mr. Pachter here, then I'm going to fold my hands and say Sony might not reveal the price until Microsoft does. If their same plans are to be believed and still in place without being subject to change, Microsoft comes out and say, hey, the Series X will be $400. That's a very good price for what you're getting. Don't get it twisted. The Series X is a beast of a machine if utilized properly and developers are doing their jobs on it. Don't get it twisted. right? So $400 is a steal, considering that Phil Spencer came out and said that the Series X is more powerful than any other computer out there, right? If you try to build a computer with the specs of the Series X, good luck, because it's gonna cost you an arm and a freaking leg. So at $400, you're getting a 12T flop system for $400. That's a steal. So if Michael Pachter is to be believed, then we'll see. That means that Sony is gonna have to come down to a very, I would say, consumer friendly price, right? Because how is it going to be how is it going to look if Microsoft comes out and say $400 for the Series X, and then Sony comes out and they'll be like, no, $500 for the PS5. The PS5 is probably not going to sell as well as the Series X at $400, because let me keep it real with you guys here. As much as I love Sony and as much as I can't wait for the system, a lot of people are gonna be like, man, that's $100 difference. I'm a Sony fan, I'm gonna pay the $500 regardless. I don't care. But for a lot of people, that's like more on the budget friendly side. They're gonna be like, I want the PS5, but man, that thing is too high, bro. That thing is $500, man. That's $100 difference. $100 goes a far way for a lot of other people, and so you have to price aggressively. You have to price competitively, and you also have to price to please your consumer base, right? So it just makes sense. Can't make out what your name is. Thank you so much for subscribing. Make sure you hit that notification bell on all. So it's very interesting, to say the least. So I do think that Sony and Microsoft prices are going to be basically the same, because Sony is trying to wait on them. It might be more, it might be less. Only time will tell. But $400 for a Series X, sign me up. Because if Microsoft comes out, Phil Spencer comes out and say, hey, look, Series X price $400, expect it Thanksgiving this year, I'm pre-ordering it, because that's a steal for $400 for what you're getting. I'm doing it. Let's go. All right, now we're gonna go down here a little bit more and kind of dig a little bit much more deeper here. And if you guys want a full rundown of what is going on, I will show you guys, because some of you guys are like, oh, where he's getting this information from? Yeah, I'll show you, okay? Because some of y'all don't believe things until you see it. Now, check this out where he talked about the price. You guys can see right here where he talked Michael Pachter. So y'all think I'm making up stories. All right. It says Michael Pachter, former Microsoft exec Peter Moore. And then he talked about both consoles will come in at $500, and the Series X says it will be $400. Okay. Now down here, it says Microsoft's being pretty smart. Thank you so much, David Duffy, for subscribing. Hit that notification bell on all, man. Welcome aboard. Microsoft's being pretty smart about waiting, right? Sony out here. From what I've seen, Sony is going to have to charge $500 for the PS5. So he's saying that by the looks of things, it seems like Sony's gonna have to charge $500. Based off on everything that system is going to have. Look, I don't have a problem spending $500 for that PS5. Sign me up. Where do I need to sign at? I'll get it for the $500. Now, it says right here, PS5 and Microsoft has a big balance sheet. If they want to cut the price by $100, just price below and subsidize the first 10 million, they will. So like I've been telling you guys, you need to price competitively, and you need to price aggressively, and you need to price with consumers in mind. Because if both systems are $400, guess what? It's going to come down to the games. Because it's like one console is not going to have another leg up on another console. Both consoles are going to sell evenly at $400, but it's going to come down to software, and it's going to come down to online memberships, like what type of incentives is each company going to be giving us. So you can expect both consoles at the same price point, or one a little bit higher than the other. I mean, let's face it here. Now let's move along down here. It says, so I think that they are waiting to have Sony blink first. So now we're hearing it's the other way around. Thank you so much, Rice Eater says unimpressed GFX and no exclusives. Xbox Series X better be $400. Real talk. Real talk, real talk, real talk. Thank you so much for that $2, Rice. Really do appreciate it. So now it's the other way around. First, we heard that Sony was actually waiting on Microsoft. Now we're actually hearing that it seems like Microsoft is waiting for Sony to go first, and then they will reveal the price and the launch date. So now Microsoft seems like they're actually waiting on Sony to blink first and to show everything. Now listen to this. It's going to be holiday, so very likely sometime in November, very likely 400, and fans are going to get a lot for their 400. What did I just say? What did I just say a while ago? I just told you guys both consoles are going to be a steal at 400 bucks. Both consoles is going to be just revolutionary, worth it. Why? Because of everything. You try building a console out of everything that the PS5 is offering, you're gonna spend well over $1,000 easily. All right, so don't even try it. Don't even tell me you're gonna get a way better, cheaper PC for what the PS5 and the Series X is giving us. Stop it before it's too late. Stop it right. I'm gonna stop you right in your tracks. Not gonna happen. Okay? Because the graphics card alone, try buying a 12 T-flop card and tell me it's gonna cost you way more than what the other parts is gonna cost you to build. All right, I know because I build computers and I've been doing this for years, so I know what the heck I'm talking about. Now we'll see. We will see if both consoles is going to be $400. Okay, we're gonna see that. All right, we'll see if Michael Pachter and the rest of these guys are telling the truth. Now we're supposed to be getting, I would say, I don't know. We're supposed to be getting something really soon here when it comes to the Series X, like the cheaper one, the Xbox Series S, which is going to be all digital, and it's not going to be a true next generation system like the Series X. But hey, granted, we'll see. We'll see. Now, realistically speaking, and here's another factor that's going to I'm going to throw a wrench into the gear here for the price point, is the economy. Okay, they have to sit back. So both Sony and Microsoft, they have to sit back and they have to think within themselves, like, wait a minute, you know, based on the world pandemic right now, I don't think a lot of people is going to have $500 to shell out on a new console. Maybe if things was just normal and the economy didn't crash, then maybe we could get away with a $500 to $600 system. No. Thank you so much, Rice Eater, for that $2. So you can't even build a PC with that capability of PS5. Yeah, you can't. The SSD alone will crush you. You can't. So with this economy, with the economy that we have right now, you have to think positively, right? And think like, okay, well, we can't price our system that freaking high. We just can't. So $400, I think, is a decent enough price for both consoles. Even though we're getting away with Christmas and a whole bunch of presents, you guys get the analogy that I'm bringing here. It's a steal, guys. It's a steal at $400 for both consoles. Because I'm telling you, if Microsoft comes out and they say $400, Sony comes out, I'm buying both. Because for what you're getting, you can't beat that. Now, we're going to move along here to something a bit more interesting when it comes to the Series X. All right, the Series X. So Xbox fans, if you're watching, this is for you guys, including myself. Now, some of the highlights, shout out to Warrior64 for this one here. So the Xbox Series X developed with a price point in mind and are agile on price. So I told you guys that Microsoft is seeming like they're trying to go cheaper this time around rather on the higher end, and they don't have any choice because of the world pandemic and what's been going on. And money is just not the same right now. A lot of people are out of jobs, a lot of people are at home. It's real out here. It's definitely real. All right, so $400, I can definitely see that being a steal. Now, if it's $600, it's gonna sit right there on the shelf until it dry rots. Now, Series X won't end sub 60 frames per second games, but creative control is now in dev hands. So basically they're saying that the Series X won't end 60 frames per second games. That's why I tell you guys, some of y'all getting hype and getting all overly excited. Oh, 12 T-flop. Comes down to the freaking developer, because you might get a 4K 30 frames per second game on Series X and PS5. It comes down to the devs. Comes down to the devs. This 12 T-flop number that you think is so holier than thou is not so important. Okay, y'all need to stop. Now listen to this. The SKU offering won't be confusing, because Microsoft is literally, and I mean I am so sick of Sony 2, Nintendo 2, with these whole bunch of different SKUs, these mid-gen refresh nonsense that doesn't make any sense to me, but that's what they do and people buy them. That's why they're going to continue. So you can expect a PS5 Pro, you can expect a Series X Pro, or whatever Microsoft is going to call it. You know that's going to happen within 3 to 4 years from now. You can expect a much more powerful console from both companies. And it's saying right here, the SKU offering won't be confusing, will become more clear closer to launch. So we'll find out if there's going to be multiple SKUs coming from Microsoft, and devs will continue to support Xbox One and Series X. And remember, Matt Booty came out and said, hey, look, our games are going to be cross-gen for the next 1 year or 2. There's nothing wrong with that, considering that a lot of next generation systems at launch, typically speaking, is basically a bunch of cross-gen stuff. That's basically what you're gonna get until the more serious stuff start coming out after the first year. So after the first year, you're gonna really start seeing some games that's gonna show you what the systems can potentially do. So they're gonna continue, devs are gonna continue to support Xbox One. We know that there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna be coming out on both PS4 and Series X for another, I don't know, probably another 5+ more years. Thank you, Samson, for the $1. God bless, bro. Appreciate that. Now, we're going to go ahead here and talk about something a bit more interesting that I think a lot of you guys, so you guys saw that boot screen. I think Major Nelson kind of talk about that, and I think a lot of you guys can definitely appreciate that and what have you. Now, listen to this, and this is very interesting, and this is why I tell you guys, be careful not to get choked up in power. So remember, we talked about how Microsoft has talked about the frame rate for the Series X will enable, but are you saying that the Series X effectively ends sub 60 frames per second games, either from Xbox itself or third parties? Now, this is what Jason Ronald have to say. I won't say it ends it, but how creative control is in developers' hands. Ultimately, we view resolution and frame rate as a creative decision. Sometimes for a pure gameplay aspect, 30 is right. Creative decision they can make. So like I told you guys, a lot of y'all saying, oh, 120 frames per second, ray tracing, blah, blah, blah. Slow down, because it comes down to the developers. And it's more so for stability than it is with higher frame rate, because you can have a high resolution and a high frame rate and the game runs like crap if it's not stable at that resolution or frame rate. So frame rate is more important than resolution, and if the resolution is at 60 and you're getting dips, then that doesn't make any sense. But if the game runs better at 30, then that's where you want to be, right? Because you don't want the game to be dropping frames. And so, yeah, stability over higher frame rates. I'm just saying, makes perfect sense. Even though 60 could potentially be what a lot of devs is going to aim for when it comes to next generation and what have you. So I just want you guys to have that mentality. Now, Rice Eater with the $5, crushing it with the donations today. He says, we didn't work on any next gen games because we are hoping our generations are dead. The narrative would catch on, but Sony gave us gave it to us. Okay, thank you so much for that $5. Really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Now we're gonna move on here to something a bit more interesting, guys, and I think I was expecting this show to actually go on, but Tokyo Game Show 2020 is canceled. The physical event format is canceled because of the world pandemic. Can't even really say because of how YouTube crazy is. All right, now we're gonna move along here. So they actually have a potential plan to have it online only. So a lot of, you know, showcases and everything like that now is only online. It's not, you know, like you can go into the convention because of what's going on and everything like that. And so Tokyo Game Show 2020 scheduled to be held from September 24th, Thursday, which is a Thursday, to the 27th, which is a Sunday, is now planned to take place online. TGS 2020, which is usually held in Messis, is canceled. It says Tokyo Game Show 2020 is organized by the Computer Entertainment Supplier Association, and yeah, so it got canceled. They're going to have a digital event instead, and so I want you guys to bear that in mind here. I believe the times that they have is September 24th to Sunday, which is the 27th here. So more details on that in the coming weeks and what have you. Now let's move along here to something a bit more interesting, just to kind of give you guys a bullet point of how many events literally got canceled. I think this was like the last one. So we got GDC, we got E3, we got Gamescom, we got Paris Games Week, and we got Tokyo Game Show, all canceled. So yeah, this pandemic is definitely ruining every single event that we have. Not only that, but also a lot of events are getting canceled as we roll along here. Now we're gonna move along. We'll get to the Twitter stuff afterwards. All right, no disruption. We want to move with the flow that we got. Okay, so Sony's PlayStation VR patents reveal VR sickness reduction and full body tracking. So yeah, this is something that I think a lot of people was kind of complaining about, motion sickness and everything like that. It says, according to two new patents discovered by the Game Post, Sony is working on the new technologies to reduce VR sickness caused by the PlayStation VR, as well as the full body tracking device, even though the PS5 release date is around this year holiday season. Players have no idea how much PS5 will cost or what it will look like. All right, so this is pretty interesting. Definitely cannot wait for PlayStation VR 2. I think it's definitely going to be huge. Thank you so much for the $5. Really do appreciate you, Stormtrooper YT. Thank you so much, man. Now we're gonna move on here to another patent, and this is crazy because once again Sony is leading this generation when it comes to innovation. And basically the DualShock patent a fingerprint, DualSense. I keep saying DualShock, DualSense fingerprint unlock. So you'll be able to put your fingerprint on it, on the DualSense apparently, and unlock whatever it is, right? That's really cool, right? That's really lit. There's a lot of different things that I do think that is going to happen, that's going to pan out as we progress and everything like that. Also, I just saw this and I think you guys can definitely appreciate this. So AMD ramps up CPU production for PS5. Let's go, champ. We out here, baby. We're rocking. Just off the cuff news, rumor has it that Mass Effect Trilogy Remaster is due out by March 31st, 2021. And so I want you guys to have that in your heads and what have you. And so this is good news that AMD is actually ramping up production, CPU production for PlayStation 5. This is definitely a step in the right direction, considering that a lot of people is worried about the PS5. Some say it's going to get canceled, some say it's going to be overheating, but yeah, Sony got the secret sauce, and this is very exciting news and everything like that, and I definitely cannot wait to get my hands on the PlayStation 5. So yes, AMD is ramping up production right now, and we're getting close. We're getting close, most definitely. All right, so we're gonna move along here to something a bit more interesting, more of the bigger stuff. So buckle up. It's definitely going to get real bumpy here. So new Sony interactive entertainment patent shows in-game information platform, which shows durations of activities before the players start them, suggests in-game combos and resource usage to complete activities faster. So remember, we talked about that built-in strategy guide type of thing where you can actually talk to the PS5, right? You could be like, hey PS5, trying to beat this boss in God of War, and I'm having some trouble right now, and is there any way that you can help me? This is on chapter 5. Oh, sorry, the battery just went dead. But anyway, you guys get the idea of what I'm saying here. Now, we're gonna actually move along here to something a bit more interesting. And So Disco, if I'm saying that correctly, So Disco rebrands as it confirms PS5 projects are underway. Wow. So Disco is doing some PS5 projects and everything like that, and I think this is interesting for a lot of people if you guys care about Sodisco. It's a Dutch publisher, and it might not be a household name, but the company which most recently released Truck Driver on PS4 has reimagined its logo and incorporated the slogan, "It's in your hands." Organized explains whether in real life situations or in a virtual world is in your hands. So stay tuned for that. We'll actually see what happens with them. Now we're gonna move on to something a bit more on the higher level of things. Shout outs to Nintendo. They're doing some great things out here, man. I'm telling you guys right now. So the Nintendo Switch, as we speak, hardware sales, this is from March 31st. It could be more now, but this was from March 31st. 55.77 million units sold. It's on it. I'm telling you, it's going to hit 100 million. Software, 356.24 million units. That is insane. Almost 500 million. And the system just came out, what, 3 years ago, and it's already passed out the 64 and the GameCube combined. It already passed out Microsoft from 2013 with their Xbox One. What 44 million units sold. The Nintendo Switch, a 1 T-flop system, right? Which I tell you guys, T-flop don't mean a thing. T-flop don't sell the consoles. Games sell the console. Value sell the console. Okay, so none of that T-flop nonsense. 55, let that sink in. 55.77 million on its way to 60. It's probably already 60 now. This was as of March 31st. Tell you, boy, Switch gang, y'all know what time it is. Now let's move along here to something a bit more interesting. I told you guys that it's getting higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. Now check this out. Bright Memory, the game that blew me away visually. And I don't know if you guys remember that game, but it's one of the first games that they showed at the Microsoft showcase yesterday. And so the game apparently was developed by one person in mind, and apparently it has some difficulties or whatnot, and it's actually on, I think, Steam for like $10 or something like that, but it's all good. Now check this out. As you guys can come down here and you can see a little bit more information. It says Microsoft lifts the lid on Bright Memory Infinite. That game looks so freaking good. I was like, whoa, I was blown away when I first saw that game. I was like, what? So Bright Memory Infinite this afternoon with the project currently in development at FYQD Studio and is targeting a launch for PS5 and Xbox Series X. Okay, so this is dope that this game is going to potentially be a launch title for both systems. My God, that game looks flawless. Like literally, like I was like, wow, is this next gen? I'm literally blown away. Everything else was just kind of like Assassin's Creed. Don't get me started on Valhalla. The fact that people pre-ordered the game just off of a trailer, yeah, and you haven't seen gameplay yet. Yeah, you're probably gonna cancel pre-orders when you see Valhalla gameplay. I'm just saying, never pre-order a game based off a trailer. Always look at the gameplay, see the gameplay for yourself. And all they gave us was an extension of the trailer that we have already seen with Valhalla. Just a tad bit of some pre-rendered gameplay. Barely any gameplay with the HUD. Nothing. We didn't see anything at all. But Microsoft said, oh, we're gonna get gameplay, we're gonna get this, we're gonna get that. Please know the definition of gameplay and CGI and cinematic trailers. Now we're gonna move along here to something a bit more on a disappointing side, and this calls for, you guys know how we roll here. Now, what the heck? Flush that again, man. Now, what the heck? EA, what the heck is you even thinking? Okay? They keep messing up. Like Madden, like a football player, they keep fumbling the freaking ball. So, Madden 21, obviously. We saw Madden 21 yesterday in the Xbox event. They might as well just don't show Madden at all. We saw a slight, like 3-second gameplay. 3 seconds, maybe 2 seconds at the most. They talked about smart delivery is confirmed. Oh, really? Oh, really? EA is a freaking joke. Now, correction. Seems that Madden NFL 21 is not actually supporting smart delivery. So y'all need to get mad with the mad emojis, them red mad emojis, because this is ridiculous. Okay, why is it that EA always be anti-consumer, bro? I just don't freaking get it. Every other developer is supporting smart delivery. Cyberpunk, smart delivery. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, smart delivery. Get it to freaking together. Get it together, EA. That's why you guys suck. Garbage. Trash. Why is it that you're not supporting smart delivery? It just makes no sense. Now, there are some restrictions here. Okay? And listen to this. It says smart delivery, but an offer with some restrictions. Purchase by December 31st this year and upgrade to the Series X by March 31st, 2020. What type of foolishness is this? This doesn't make any freaking sense. Are you kidding me right now? It says to receive the offer, players must, listen, players must purchase Madden NFL 21 on Xbox One by December 31st, 2020 and upgrade to Series X by March 31st. What the heck? Man, you need a kick in your booty. You need a kick in your booty over that goalpost. One fly kick in your booty. Shame on EA. Typical EA. Can't believe them. Seriously cannot believe them. You need a kick in your booty. Now, we are going to go ahead here and take off a little bit more interest in something a little bit more interesting here. And so, like I said, don't get too hype on some of these things, because see, EA is like Ubisoft. They'll sit there and trick you with the trailers, right? They get you so pumped up on trailers to the point where it's like when you get the game, you're like, when you see the gameplay, you're like, what the heck is this garbage? This don't even make freaking sense. It's like, what is this? What am I playing, EA? But anyway, garbage. Kicking your booty over the goalposts. Now, we're getting a little bit much more heat. We're getting a little bit much more heat here, and we got a tactical nuke incoming. Thank you so much. All right. And thank you so much, Sound Team, for that one. Now we're gonna move along here to something a bit more interesting. Marvel's Spider-Man developer possibly teasing new PS5 game. Ooh-wee. Somebody, hey, get hype. Get hype. Boy, it's about to go down. I'm actually excited right now. Isn't Insomniac Games the developer behind Marvel's Spider-Man, Ratchet & Clank, and Sunset Overdrive, and more, teasing a new PS5 game? Woo-wee! Here we go, boys. Shout outs to the news team for this one. Some PlayStation fans seem to think so. Why do PlayStation fans think this? Well, because the developers of the official Twitter account have been teasing a dormant series Resistance a lot lately. Like a lot. So, like I've been telling people, I think I reported on this, that there was supposed to be a Resistance. It's a rumor though. It was a rumor saying that we're supposed to be getting a Resistance remaster. I would say just give us a new entry to the series instead of doing a remaster or a remake. Just give us Resistance 4. Resistance 4 was one of those titles. Well, no, Resistance 4. Resistance period was really good. You know what I'm saying? Like 1, 2, and 3 was dope. And so imagine a Resistance 4. You know what? I have a feeling that we might get something Resistance related at Sony's event. I think it could happen. You know, or maybe they could remaster all of them and put them on PS5, like 1, 2, and 3. Put it on PS5, right, as a launch game or something like that, and then make Resistance 4, like maybe 3, 4, or 5 years down the line. Maybe it could happen. But Resistance, one of my best first-person shooters from Sony and from Insomniac. So I mean, it could be happening, guys. It's definitely could be happening. And yeah, and it's true that they've been teasing a lot of stuff as of late, and then, you know, we could be getting that. Also, I wanted to put this out there for you guys, that Sunrise event with Jeff Keighley on May 12th. Mark your calendars, May 12th at 12 p.m. EST. I will be streaming that for you guys. We don't know what Jeff Keighley is going to be revealed, but it's supposedly a game reveal. I am hoping that it's a AAA game. I hope it's not something that's going to kind of let us down or what have you. So I repeat, May 12th at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Remember, Jeff Keighley said from May to August we're going to be getting this summer game fest situation, and so there's supposed to be a game reveal that's supposed to be happening. I don't know what this game is going to be. It could be Silent Hill, it could be, I don't know what it could be, right? So let your imaginations run wild on that one. Shout out to the news team for giving us that information. So yeah, May 12th EST, and basically we have 9 a.m. PT. All right, so Jeff Keighley is supposed to be doing something here, revealing a surprise game reveal, so we could definitely expect a lot more stuff brewing up here in the next couple of weeks. As we can see, May is interesting for Switch when it comes to game releases and when it comes to a lot of different things, right? So we can actually get hype off a lot of this stuff. Now, we're actually going to move on here to something a bit more interesting, and I think a lot of people can definitely agree with this, because I think honestly we're at the point now where we're expecting a lot from Sony, and we can definitely kind of see here what is to be expected. And I'm gonna say this right now, guys, don't set your expectations too high just yet for the PS5. And I'm saying that when it comes down to the games, because I know a lot of people are thinking that they're going to get this game, they're going to get that game, it's going to be running like this, it's going to be running like that. Don't get too hyped, because after what we saw with Microsoft with third-party stuff, and most of those third-party games are going to be on PS5, I don't want you guys to get overly excited, okay? Don't get overly excited and everything like that, because there's a lot of things that's going on, and yeah, it's just too much disappointment, right, to say the least. Now let's see here. We're at the Q&A session part of the show here, guys. I think we've covered a massive amount of news and everything today, and so if you have any questions or anything pertaining to the show, feel free to drop it in the comments down below, and then we can go ahead. I do my best to answer every question that you guys have. I know we got over 300+ viewers in here, so don't get your hopes up too high for both PlayStation and Xbox. Don't do it, because your bubbles are gonna get busted. That's all I'm gonna say, because I think a lot of people are believing a lot of things that they're hearing, right? Just don't. And I'm guilty of it too. Okay, now I'm thinking that the games really won't be won't be hype worthy till next year. I'll say in the next 2 years, then you really can start really seeing what the systems can do. I hope so. I hope so, Ender Builders. I hope they can show gameplay. Baron gonna go through another table. Baron is gonna be on the podcast. Hey, Ryan, I'm gonna try my best to make it to that podcast today. I'm gonna do the best that I can for you, man, because I know you said it's at 5. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do the best I can to make it for you. Let's see here. I can't sleep anymore because I am so hyped for Last of Us 2. Heck yeah, bro. Me too. Me too. We'll be streaming it. I'm probably gonna beat Last of Us, the original Last of Us on PS4 before the game comes out. I'm gonna try to do that again. Check MBG Twitter. What are MBG's talking about now? Let's see here. I'm not worried about getting my hopes up. I know what to expect from Sony. Okay. I'm just telling you right now, because a lot of people think that they're gonna get this and they're gonna get that, and once you set yourself up for failure, you know what I'm saying? I really don't, because after what we can see yesterday from third-party games that's going to be on both consoles, yeah, next generation is not going to be as how some people are saying it to be. Whoa. Now check this out. My boy MBG says, I remember hearing that one of the reasons Sony has been so quiet for so long about their PS5 games is because they don't want to reveal them until they can show polished gameplay of them actually running on final PS5 hardware. Hope it's true. Wow, did you guys just hear that? This is why I love Sony, because Sony is one of those companies, and Nintendo as well, right? Like Miyamoto said, a delayed game is better than a rush game, right? And so basically, using that same analogy, okay, it goes to show that Sony cares about quality. They care about quality, and they want perfection. They want to make sure that any game that they're going to be showing you at the PS5 event is actually running on hardware, not some souped up PC or showing you a bunch of freaking trailers they're going to be showing you actual hardware representation. So shout outs to MVG, what have you. That is really dope. That is really dope. If that is to be believed, then that is dope to know that Sony really is trying to take the extra precaution here to make sure all of their games that's going to be running on PS5 is going to be really polished and ready to go, and showcasing you actual gameplay on the hardware, because that's false advertisement if you're going to be showing us something that's running on PC and not on the freaking hardware itself, which a lot of companies do that crap. Microsoft, guilty for that crap, right? Where they show you certain things and it's running on PC but not on actual hardware, or they try to use some gimmicky trickery crap that's saying, oh, look, it's actually visual fidelity that's supposed to be on Series X. Nah, I don't want to see that crap. I need to see it running on Series X. I don't want to hear what it's gonna look like on Series X. I want to see it running natively on the system. And that's what I think is Microsoft's problem. They want to sit here and show us things that is not natively running on the freaking system and is running on PC. Nah, bruh, I need to see it running natively on the system, because that's the system that we're going to be purchasing. That's the box that we're going to be purchasing, right? It makes sense. I'm done, man. I'm done. World premiere, waste of time. World premiere, waste of time, because everything that's world premiere exclusive is on PC. Come on, man. It says, and will you be playing Last of Us 2 first day? Heck yeah. Well, kind of, because I have the early edition that's coming on June the 24th because of shipping issues from Amazon, but I'm getting my early edition still, so I might just pick up a regular copy of the game just so that I can play on launch date for you guys. Yeah, I saw that 6ix9ine situation on Twitter and everything. My man trying to make a comeback. Let's see here. They can't, Marlon. They bow the tower burn. It says, I told you Sony traditionally reveals the first unit off production line and demonstrate its capabilities. Production is in June. There you go. That's why I said June makes actual sense for us to get, you know, the hardware reveal and stuff. It just makes perfect sense, because I think that's when everything's going to be in full production. Yeah, man, I try to give you the best show possible. I try to be as entertaining as possible. I try to push the envelope above the rest when it comes to news and information, because I'm passionate about this stuff, guys. I really am. Let's see here. Rice Eater 79 says, world premiere exclusive Xbox gameplay. All right, let me do the voice for you guys. Exclusive world premiere gameplay CGI exclusive world premiere Windows 10 exclusive. All right, that's all you hear at Microsoft event. Exclusive world premiere exclusive. Rice Eater with the 2, thank you so much, man. Let's see here. Bloodlines 2 looked interesting. Yeah, waiting on that Ghost gameplay. Me too. Ghost of Tsushima is gonna blow a lot of people away, man. For people who said that it's gonna fail, oh, Ghost of Tsushima is not gonna sell that well. Keep dreaming. Let's just say, Marlon, they've been doing this for 7 years. Yep. Xbox failed yesterday at their live event. They didn't show any gameplay, but they showed the games that going to be on the Series X. I mean, come on, Xbox, just show us gameplay. Yeah, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to approve it from the third party. And Ubisoft, they need a kicking their booty across the goalpost too, because they're the ones that's sitting there showing us that pretty graphics with the CGI stuff. We need to see gameplay, bro. Gameplay over CGI and cutscenes, cinematic cutscenes. Jesus. Marlon, will Final Fantasy 7 remake? Of course. Maybe. I saw what you said. Maybe Sony might work out a deal with Square again. Let's see here. Oh, wait. Doom Eternal single player campaign DLC teased. Oh, so we are getting some DLC for Doom and everything like that. That's lit. That's definitely lit. Cannot wait for that. Huffman, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the show, sir. Thank you so much for joining us today. Godfall looks better than anything at the bro. Look, Last of Us looks better than anything that was shown at that Series X event graphically. All right, so they need to stop. I think we got so many donations. I think that knocks us down to about 70. Okay, Bright Memory looks phenomenal. Yep, but that's, like I said, that's gonna be on PS5 and Series X. What's up? What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, that event was this. They shouldn't have showcased that event yesterday. They got a huge backlash, bro. Them dislikes, they kept deleting stuff, you know, refreshing stuff. That was a disaster yesterday, bro. Like literally, like they had to delete that whole thing talking about they're gonna upload it in 4K. They're gonna re-edit it and upload. What sense does that make? All them backlash, all them dislikes. I'm telling you, people, them dislikes speaks for themselves. You know what I'm saying? People ain't trying to deal with all that nonsense, you know? Like real talk. Let's see. I'm doing good, thanks. Okay. What happened to Bethesda game dev loop? Yeah, well, they're not, apparently they're not gonna have a showcase this year. I'm guessing because they don't have anything to show. Last of Us 2 equals bright light, bro. Last of Us 2 is gonna be phenomenal. I don't care what nobody say about Last of Us 2. I'm getting the early edition for that game. I'm excited for that game. I'm gonna be streaming that game. I'm gonna have a giveaway for that game. It's gonna be lit. Have you tried Ethiopian food? No, I haven't tried that. Image the Order sequel on PS5, bro. It's gonna be lit. Yeah, June characters, ARMS characters. Yeah, can't wait to see more information on that. Thanks, Microsoft. I will play these games on PS5. Most people probably gonna play it on PS5. I mean, people have their preferences when it comes to third-party stuff. Xbox dropped the ball this strike 2 for them. We'll see after July. Over and out. Looks good. Let's see here. Why was PS fans watching Xbox? Yeah, well, the reason why PS fans was watching Xbox reveal because a lot of those games that was shown is going to be on PS5 as well. And they were expecting gameplay. Yeah, Fallout 76, Bethesda they gotta bounce back, bruh. They gotta bounce back. They literally have to bounce back. And like I've always said, what would you guys want? Quality over quantity, right? This is what I've always said. Quality over quantity. This is something that I've always said. Simple. Sony always wins. And this is what Microsoft does. Microsoft does this every single time. They give you quantity and less quality. So, last time I remember, quality is better than quantity. Both is similar. You need both, but quality, I'll take quality better over quantity. Don't need you to pump out a whole bunch of stuff and disappoint me because there's no quality there. Me Too World with the $10 says, keep your expectations down the sewage level and you will find yourself either one, not offended by game announcements, or two, raise from the to hype by game announcements. Hashtag true facts. Me Too World, thank you so much. One of the veteran subscribers here. Shout outs to Me Too Worlds, man, hitting us with that $10, helping us clear the board today. Thank you so much, man. Really do appreciate that love. It says Digital Foundry Xbox. Okay, let me show you how disgusted a lot of people was yesterday. So John Litterman from Digital Foundry said, Microsoft, you need to know the difference between gameplay and cinematic trailers. Even Digital Foundry called them out, like, bro, what the heck was that? Even though all of these are third-party games and not first-party games, you shouldn't approve all of those things to be shown in your Inside Xbox. You shouldn't approve. You should have went back to those third-party developers and be like, no, we need to see gameplay. We've been pushing gameplay. We've been promoting gameplay. Because people got scammed yesterday. That was a scam. Because you false advertisement. You said that we was going to get first Series X gameplay. We saw one freaking game. And maybe a few little sprinkle bit of gameplay, but it was quick segments of it. I'm done, man. I'm so freaking done. Invite him, Marlon. Who? Invite who? Let me see. If Sony come out, it's gonna be like freaking Christmas, bro. I'm telling you, when I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be lit. The internet's gonna be broken, bro. It's gonna be broken. Trust me. When Sony revealed the PS5, you and hip hop still holding truth to backwards compatibility claim, like back to PS3. Well, not necessarily me. I'm going off of what hip hop said, because he was the one that broke the story on full backwards compatibility and everything like that. So hip hop is still standing firm on what he said, not me. I'm just going off of what he told me. So we'll see, because that's what he said. He have his sources and everything. I bought a new TV and my card reached its weekly limit, and it didn't let me pay the membership fee. Do you just okay, yeah, just reapply. Just reapply for your membership. Reapply for your membership and it will let you re-up. I understand that. Thank you so much for the support, Michael. Just re-up your membership. That's fine. Marlon, I'm glad you're alive. Had to drive to Jack and the crack to get something to eat. Keep it up, Marlon. Love your videos. Thank you so much, man. Crisis Remaster is gonna look well. Good, Marlon. Love your streams, man. Thank you so much, Anderson. Really do appreciate it. Tacos today. No tacos today. Something probably a bit more on the heavier side. So don't necessarily think we're gonna be getting any tacos or anything like that. I mean, it's what, Friday, and typically you do tacos and some other light stuff, you know, on Fridays. But who knows? I think it's the wifey's turn to order. We might do takeout tonight. Shout out to the wifey, Fly Girl Gaming. She know what time it is. She's probably gonna be doing takeout for us tonight. Shout outs to Baron Black, making it on AEW, man. That's the homie right there. You know, you guys know I love Baron, man. Invite John Litterman from Digital Foundry. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to reach out to him. And see if he wants to be on the show. I think it would be great to have him and what have you. I think it would just be freaking lit. But you know, like I said, it's just one of those things, man. It's like I said, look at this. I just literally tweeted and I said it's quality over quantity. Simple. Sony always wins, and I'm already people agree with me. It's just the facts. It's just what it is, bro. Like, I don't know why. I just don't know why people sit here and just not believe in the statement. I mean, they always right, bro. They're always right. It says get Obi-Wan would be lit. I think Obi-Wan would be lit, man. Obi-Wan is an Xbox YouTuber now. You know what I'm saying? Xbox YouTuber. Next Wednesday, it will be unrestricted. Hey, okay. Rice79, Rice Eater, the top stream donator, says Microsoft single-handedly made everyone who was mad about Last of Us 2 situation realize how bad the alternative is from Microsoft. So they got rehyped again. Exactly. And trust me, what Microsoft showed us yesterday is worse than the Last of Us 2 situation. So yeah. Sony always freaking wins, man. They always find a way to win. That's why I said it's quality over quantity, both with Nintendo and Sony. Corey brutalizing the super chat today with the $13.99 Canadian. Thank you so much, my guy. Really do appreciate you for hitting us upside the head. Get you guys both up on the board here. All right, so that is about There we go. Thank you so much, guys, for the love and for the support, helping us clear the board. It says, let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Oh, appreciate you, G2G. I know you're working and I know you listen to the show. Thank you so much. Sony first party always. Yeah, of course, man. That's how Sony is, bro. That's how Sony is. They're not going to show you something if they're not ready to show it. That's why Sony is being quiet. You want Sony to rush and show you games and then you guys be disappointed? No, I'd rather them take their time, bro. Let's go, champ. I think you need to stay solo. You start getting too involved with with YouTube guys and it get into nothing but drama. Yeah, and you see, I'm one of the few YouTubers that, and that's something that I respect about MBG. MBG likes to stay solo. You notice he have his podcast and everything, and he does everything by himself. Like I spoke to him and he said, yeah, man, I'm a lone ranger out here. Like I'm just one of those guys that stick to what I know. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I stick to what I know and I'm just by myself. And there's nothing wrong, because look at me. I do the show by myself. I don't have anybody on here. It's a one-man show. The production, the team, everything. The team, everything is me. Me. You know what I'm saying? And this growth that we have is you know, if it wasn't for God and me covering a lot of stuff by myself, shoot, it's me. So I understand where MBG is coming from. You know, one-man show, man. That's what it's all about. You know, you got to single-handedly carry your own team. Your own team meaning your own squad. You know. And that's why I don't have a lot of people like, get this person on the show, get that person. When I'm able to get certain developers and people on the show, like I had Hip Hop Gamer the last time, don't worry, it's gonna get crazy. Don't worry. Oh, MBG is the homie, man. That's my boy. Marlon and I have respect, and I had a lot of fun yesterday. That dry crazy stuff. Let's keep on the piece. Sorry, Microsoft, with a bummer. Hey, appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Have you seen Spider-Man Into Spider Verse 2 teaser from no, I haven't seen it yet. Marlon, the one-man army. I believe Sony and Microsoft now a price already. I know, I understand that. What do you think? What do you want at the Xbox Game Studios 2020 presentation? Like Banjo Kazooie? I would love Banjo Kazooie. I would love Fable. I would love Killer Instinct. I would love Perfect Dark. I would love Scalebound. Do I need to keep going? MBG you can debate with and have an intellectual decision with. Yeah, MBG is the homie. Dank Meme Center X, the community manager, is here. What up, man? What up, boy? It says, I love PlayStation is going to show some more gameplay. Of course, man. When have you known that Sony's going to show? Well, Sony in the past have shown, they're guilty of showing a bunch of trailers and freaking stuff sometimes, but I think Sony, I hope they don't make no mistake. I think that Sony will show us gameplay at the PS5 event, not like Microsoft showing trailers, and it's going to have more views and more likes than the, of course, man. The Sony fan base is bigger. I came in late. What did you have to say in the show earlier? Man, we talked about a crap ton of stuff. Like, so the show has DVR, so just kind of skip back to certain things, but yeah, we covered a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. Thank you. Understand and be smart about your brand. Most definitely. Yeah, you don't want, I work for this, guys. I literally built this community single-handedly 5+ years straight. So it's not easy, guys. All these numbers of people that you're seeing in here, over 300 people. I work for this. I used to struggle with 20, 10, 5 people watching. You can ask my wifey, she will tell you. You can ask people in the gaming community, they will tell you, oh, that dude, he's a GOAT. They call me the GOAT. They call me a legend because I single-handedly did this all by myself, with a few shout outs from Attica, a few shout outs from a few YouTubers here and there, but for the most part, I work for this. I earned this. You know what I'm saying? So hard work pays off, man. Let's see here. Itch with the $5 says, I feel that next gen should look like Hellblade 2, like that should be the minimum in graphics. My expectations may be too high. Yeah, calm down those expectations, bro. Calm down those expectations. You don't want, like I told you guys, for next generation, at least for the first year or so, calm it down, because when you're going into the second and the third year, that's when you're going to really see the difference. Ghost of Tsushima collector's edition looks dope. I got that collector's edition pre-ordered. Hopefully don't get canceled for any crazy reasons, but I still have that game pre-ordered with GameStop, so be picking that up day one, doing an unboxing and a live stream for you guys. You guys know I got y'all covered on that. That's why I'm dropping 50 on Wednesday. Aw, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. You know, you guys, like I said, you guys don't have to donate, but when you guys donate, man, it does help out the show. It does help me out financially, and it does help me to do more and get more resources for you guys. So I appreciate that. Microsoft has to redeem themselves in July. Of course, bro. They have to. They don't have a choice. And here's the thing with Hellblade 2. Don't get so choked up on that in-game engine that you saw. I need to see gameplay. In-game engine is a representation of what the game could potentially look like, but you still need to see gameplay. And so, like I said, calm your expectations down really low, at least for the first year or so, because a lot of the games are really not going to look better than Last of Us 2. Do you guys think that PS5 launch titles are going to look better than Final Fantasy VII Remake and Last of Us 2? These two games right now are visually, next to Ghost of Tsushima, 3 games right now are some of the best graphics that we have ever seen in our lifetime. Last of Us 2, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Ghost of Tsushima. Do you think PS5 launch games are going to look better than these games? Probably not. Okay, you're not going to see that until maybe another 2 years or so before you really start seeing, like, maybe the first, like, end of next year or so, that you really start seeing some games that's going to really show you. But bro, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Last of Us 2 visually, bruh, but one of the best looking games I've ever seen, right? And this is why I'm preserving it. I haven't even opened my copy yet. Why? Marlon, why are you doing that? Because I want to play it on the PS5, because this is one of the games that's going to take advantage of the hardware. That's why I'm doing it. Persona 6. I think Hellblade 2 will look fire. Okay, yeah, I think so too. I think so too. 3 games pushing graphics, yet I'm the only I'm only getting 1. Okay, my man Marlon, I followed you and MBG both. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate you. Welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that notification bell and all. MBG is the homie. Spoke to MBG a couple of times. He's a really nice guy, and he's a lone ranger just like me. He does his shows by himself, and everything, and I respect that. I respect that. You know, I respect that. Final Fantasy VII Remake break boundaries on PS4 base. Heck yeah, dude. Look at Last of Us 2 breaking visual gameplay boundaries. Hey Marlon, what's the latest with a new Crash game? Supposedly a new Crash game is supposed to be happening sometime this year. We're supposed to get a reveal on it. Apparently, you know, Activision, they have been working on the game for a long time, so at least for the past 3 years or something like that. That's what the rumors were saying. It says in 2 years, Marlon, you are right with a 8K TV. Honestly, Microsoft's strategy is crap. Crossplay will pull graphics down. I don't know why they're doing that mess, because it's giving developers limitation with that old VCR Xbox One. So I don't know why the heck they're doing that. I think thinking about picking up that collector's edition of Ghost of Tsushima. Pick it up. Let me see in the chat right now, how many of you guys pre-ordered Ghost of Tsushima collector's edition? Me personally, that was day one, no hesitation. Drop $50 at GameStop on it. Check Digital Foundry. He says we were pretty disappointed by what we saw about Series X. Yeah, I saw that. I talked about it earlier. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And Microsoft don't know the difference between gameplay and cinematic trailers, because clearly Assassin's Creed Valhalla does not look like gameplay to me, what they showed. So stop it before it's too late. Microsoft need to wake up and get off that crack rock. Hey Marlon, did you look up about that stuff I told you about in the message about the other day of Cyberpunk 2077? I think I did. Remind me about that. There's so much stuff going on, dude. Let's see here. Yo, MBG are you? Let's talk like yesterday. Have some fun. Where are you, MBG? Let's see here. Let's see here. All right, guys. All right, guys. AC Unity better than this new AC. I hope so, man. PS5 the GOAT. What's this? Wow, when it comes to Digital Foundry, they are saying that it's disappointed. Yeah, they know their stuff, man. And if they're saying that they're disappointed, then come on, man. Marlon, the PS5 event is gonna be, I can't wait. I can't wait either. I'm blown away as much as you. So I'm thinking we'll have Persona 5 Scramble as well as Marlongamingnation, the English upgrade of Persona 5 Scramble protagonist. Possible. I haven't pre-ordered The Last of Us 2 or Ghost of Tsushima yet. I need to, bro. It's sold out on Amazon right now. You know, Last of Us 2 is one of the #1 selling pre-ordered games right now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's sold out. Collector's edition. Only thing you can get is the regular edition right now. That's a massive blow. Yeah, Reggie on Twitter said that Xbox event was pretty good. Okay, Reginator. Love Reggie though. Marlon, I heard PS5 games will have bigger worlds. Yes, yes, I read that before. Baron hiding after he got roasted yesterday. I know. Baron ain't hiding though. Baron is very bold. You should get more law. Is that on the show? Okay, great to break down the real hardware differences and advantages for next gens. Okay, I'm gonna actually invest in that. I would look more into that. It says, hey Marlon, are you getting the new F1 2020 game? I will be sure. I haven't been in the F1 games in a long time, but we'll see. PS5 will have cross gen 2. Yeah, like I said, a lot of the stuff that was shown yesterday is on PS5 and it's on Series X as well, both platforms. So let's see here. PS5 will have cross gen 2. Yeah, of course. Quality over quantity. Microsoft can release 9 versions of Flight Simulator, but Sony just needs to release The Last of Us 2 and it will have more sales. Of course, bro, of course. Bro, my team failed, all of us. Yeah, I told you guys, man, don't get your expectations too high for Microsoft, because yeah, they don't know the difference between gameplay and a freaking CGI trailer, you know what I'm saying, or cinematic cutscenes. Today I dream about PS5 unpacking, but I woke up and I was angry. I know, bro, I know, it's all a dream. He says, Marlon, do you hate the Xbox? Nah, heck no, they don't hate. I still love Microsoft. I just want them to do better, man. Just want them to do better, that's all. And I'm giving them the opportunity to fully redeem themselves in July. Yeah, I saw the stuff about Cyberpunk adult content. Yes. Do you think that the PS5 comes in October? It's possible. It's possible. I think it's called Persona 5 Arena. Okay, and the P5X teaser is called. Okay, Baron got power bomb. Slub, what's up, man? What up, bro? I saw that. When do you think Uncharted will come out? Probably in the next 3 or 4 years or so. It's sad every time Xbox does something, their fans have to say lower expectations for it. Seriously, what's that's a huge issue. Exactly. Horizon Zero Dawn 2 will have amazing graphic next gen. You won't see the difference between CGI and in-game real-time graphics on first-party games, and maybe some third-party game. Can't wait, bro. I'm so hyped. Yeah, man, I'm hyped too. I'm definitely hyped. Let's see here. Plus says they know the difference, but choose to lie at all the same. Of course, bro. Of course, it's all hype. And oh, get hype. See, Aaron Greenberg, he was like, get hype. Get hype or what? About some CGI trailers? Now, granted, I am thankful that we at least got a little bit of taste, but they needed to do better, bro. Marlon, what's your thoughts on Beyond Good and Evil? Show freaking gameplay. That's my thoughts. Hey Marlon, what's the latest with the PS5 reveal? They're saying that we're supposed to be getting the reveal early to mid-June. Bro, I found your name on YouTube. My name is Marlon too. Marlon. Oh, that's crazy. Hey, welcome aboard, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. So it's crazy how you discover people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome aboard. When is the Summer Game Fest? Apparently kickstarts what? On the 12th? Supposedly Jeff Keighley is going to have some sort of game reveal on the 12th. So I'll probably try to stream that, or I don't know, react to it or something like that. We'll see what happens. What's up, Medson? What's up? Microsoft failed yesterday. I was so happy, but no game at all. No gameplay at all. Yeah, I know. An even bigger issue with Xbox fans is that they find a way to blame PlayStation fans instead of calling a spade a spade. Yeah, if you fail, you fail, bro. Hey, TSF namesake, thank you so much for subscribing, man. Welcome aboard. Click that notification bell on all so you never miss out on what we got covering here on the channel every single day. We cover game news, and we're having a podcast that's coming up soon. Thank you so much. Kaza Arai retired. Sony CEO roasting Xbox. I thought that was a parody account. Thank you so much for the $10. Me Too World says, if that is what you think of Microsoft, guys, better stop feeling butthurt about what they showed you. Just stay meh and you will be fine. Laugh out loud. I agree with Reggie. Yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, it's more to come. It's still too early to judge, but like I said, you know, it was very disappointing because I was expecting gameplay. They said gameplay, so I'm expecting you. If you say gameplay, then granted, I will be giving away a free copy. I forgot to mention, I said I was going to mention it every day. I will be giving away a free copy of Last of Us 2, members only. I will have something for the regular people afterwards, but if you are a member, you will be in the running to get a free copy of Last of Us 2. All right. So as you guys can see over here on my left side, we have the member goal. We're trying to get to 100 members by, well, we need about 46 more members to get to our goal. So we're trying to hit that before The Last of Us 2 comes out. I know we can do it, and I'm giving away a free copy of the game. So get hyped, baby. And I'll have something for the Xbox guys too as well. So don't worry, Xbox boys, I got y'all on lock. The Xbox fans are why I would never get an Xbox. They are exactly what's wrong with Xbox, bro. They just like damage control, especially those Xbox centric channels. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Say whatever you want to say, but you know, it is what it is, man. Apparently that island game and Second Extinction, yeah, that it looks good. It looks good. Yeah, if you want to become a member, just click that join button or click it in the link in the description, and that will put you in the running for a free copy of Last of Us 2 digital copy. MS just think gamers are stupid, just disrespectful. Facts. Come on, man, we know the difference between gameplay and trailer. You trying to fool us like that? Come on, man, stop it before it's too late, bruh. Stop it. Hey Marlon, have you checked out the new Lord of Rings game screenshot? Yeah, I'm not fully impressed with that. I need to see gameplay, but you know, Gollum looks like, I don't know, I don't even know what to explain. It looked like a skunk. Oh god. Let's see here. Thank you so much for the $2. Apparently the island game and the Second Extinction is an exclusive. Really? Some Xbots only care for the company and not for the games. Of course. And they care about T-flop. They care about T-flop count. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that T-flop, guys, that T-flop count does not matter. People need to stop misleading their audience into thinking that T-flop is going to make a world of difference. Stop it, man. Stop it. I wish Sega was still in the console race of Microsoft. It should have been, yeah, I know, it should have been PlayStation, Nintendo, and Sega. Real talk, because Microsoft need to get it together, bro. Get it together. Jay Golden says, is there a way up your sleeve as a member. I wouldn't mind paying 10 a month, bro. Yeah, there's supposed to be different tiers. If not, I'm gonna change it. I thought I updated that. I think the highest tier is 20 if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, I think you can up the tier. Just take a look at it and say, Marco, what's up, man? How you doing? What's up? Xbox are money grabbers. Exclusive world premiere trailers, no gameplay. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, no gameplay, CGI, but we're still going to show trailer, even though we said gameplay. Medium is exclusive to Series X and PC. Yeah, I saw that. Oh no, you good, bro? You good? Do you think Sony would bring back PSP? I think they're out of the whole race of handhelds, but who knows, you know? I think if anything, they need to expand on that Vita. Give us a Vita 2 or something. Vita is, don't worry, I'm gonna have a video on my collection stuff that I built courtesy of you guys with you guys' help. Marlon, did you play Red Dead 2? Yeah, beated it. Microsoft is the new Sega. Only difference is Sega had actual games and IPs for days. Yeah, facts. Kill Squad is the type of guy that spent $100. Kill Squad, don't keep calling his name because he will come in here. Last time somebody said he was broke, this man came in here and dropped 500 bucks. So who knows? He probably driving that truck and listening like, what? Let me pull over real quick. As a Nintendo fan, all I can do right now is hope for a direct sometime in the summer. Yeah, I would say probably about August at the latest. How can I get The Last of Us 2? Just member up where it's right next to my sub box where it says join. Just click join, right? Just click join and it will sign you up in the run-ins and everything like that. And don't worry, I'm gonna have different tiers. I thought I had different tiers on there, but don't worry, just click the join button or go in the description of the show and you will see where it says join, and that will put you in the run-in as well. It gives you private access to my Discord, on my PlayStation friends list, and so on and so forth. So thank you so much. Imagine Vita 2 with 4K 60 screen. Oh man, that would crush the battery. That would crush the battery. I don't think there's no handheld that's gonna give you no 4K 60. That would crush the battery realistically. That would melt in your hands. Hey Marlon, so is Godfall going to Xbox? No, I think it's a PS5 exclusive, and I think it's coming to PC as well. Yeah, it's coming to PC if I'm not mistaken, but it's not going to come to current gen consoles. Sega need to release arcade collection for Dreamcast remaster. Oh, and that would just print money. Microsoft is like a nickel and a dime. They're Microsoft nickel and dime their consumers. Mini Sega Saturn, mini Dreamcast, bro. What about Dreamcast too? We've been hearing about that for so long. Scarlet, 1 hour battery life. Exactly. As an Xbox fan, I am very disappointed with what I saw. If they don't step it up, I would most likely switch to Nintendo or Sony depending on what they do. Exactly, because my Xbox is sitting there gathering dust. How much to join? I think the cheapest is $5 to join. Yeah, $5 a month to join the membership. Yeah, five bucks a month, and it gives you access to my friends list. It gives you access to talk to me, give you access to our Discord community, and it also gives you access to giveaways whenever I do them and stuff like that. So quite a much more, and also game nights whenever we have them. So plenty of perks. Yo Marlon, we can expect a Rockstar Take-Two game as a surprise. It's possible, but I wouldn't get my hopes up. Again, lower your expectations. I don't want you guys to get your expectations too high. You remember though, all those companies that Microsoft said they were going to be supporting in the backdrop yesterday? I didn't even see Rockstar. That's the crazy part. Some phones can already do 4K resolution. That is true. But you know, most, and actually some mobile games, you could say you can already experience that on 3DS and on PSP and Vita, so that is true. But it's going to be expensive though, I tell you that. Very expensive. 4K 60 handheld, very expensive. Marlon, you mad at me, bro? My comments been nah, heck no, bro. You see how many people in here? Just repeat it. If I miss you, just repeat it. I wish Sony would bring back Crazy Taxi sequel on PS4. Man, that would be lit. Will I be able, that's Sega, okay, will I be able to play PS4 games on? Yes, but there's some restrictions to it, like as far as like visuals. Certain games is not going to be visually impressive like some. Talked about a lot of stuff, and it's Parker. Microsoft is ruining gaming with these subscription services and the direction they are going in, and their fans are cheerleading it. I think another video game crash is gonna this upcoming gen. Yeah, we'll see, man. Me and the boys waiting that Power Xbox was talking. Okay, please make a video reaction again about the Last of Us 2 trailer from beginning to end. That would be amazing. Cyberpunk 2077 Ghost of Tsushima for PS5 for me. You gotta get Predator Hunting Grounds members and fan night. Okay. How many of you guys got Predator Hunting Grounds? All right, that's cool. Members speak, I listen. Okay. Predator Hunting Grounds. How many of you guys have that game? That Scarlet Nexus game looks good. Yeah, it does. Maybe Rockstar and Sony has something special for us for PS5. You guys noticed that, right? All the companies that they show in the backdrop yesterday, Rockstar wasn't listed on their Xbox, so who knows what's going on there. Microsoft ruined the gaming industry, making pay-to-play online and subscription service. Yeah, I mean, online I think should be free, but I understand they have to sort of uphold a certain integrity when it comes to their online service. Like they have to make sure that they keep up with the servers and stuff. So that's basically what we're paying for, right? And whatever other perks that they have. And Game Pass is basically the new medium now. It's basically the Netflix of video games right now when it comes to subscription. What do you think will get another God of War? I'll say another God of War probably in the next 3 years max, if development is not affected by what's going on. Do you remember the new Uncharted game? Yeah, when do you think a new Uncharted? Yeah, I think so, probably with a different character. Well, Marlon, PS5 will be revealed I think in June. That's what a lot of credible people are saying, in June, early June, mid-June. Sony and Rockstar fire, bro, just like the PS2 days. ST, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Make sure you click that notification bell on all so you never miss out on what we got going on here. Hashtag road to 30K is up on us. Thank you so much. Welcome aboard to the nation. Thank you. Do you think Nintendo would ever bring out another Wii console? Nah, I think that's gonna be it for Wii. I think it's gonna be different Switch variants after this. Virtual Tennis OG, y'all remember that? Let's see here. I want to go hook up my Dreamcast. You know what? I don't even have a Dreamcast. I had one back in the day, but I don't know. I'm trying to collect a Dreamcast, but what is a decent price to pay for a membership? I mean, a membership. I got membership in my head. What's a decent price to pay for a Dreamcast? Like I see them going for like $100 and something. Xbox gameplay equals cinematic trailer. Hashtag road to 100 members. Yes, we're 46 away. Oh, okay. Spread the hashtag road to 30K. Yes. MS don't care about gaming industry. They just want money. I mean, that's true. Need to get a Dreamcast. Yeah, I do. Next God of War gonna look amazing on PS5. Oh, pass amazing, bro. You have no idea how much members we have. We have 54 members. You can get them for 50 UK pounds. Okay, yeah, because I'm seeing them for going for like $100 and something, $200, all that type of stuff. You seen the new finger tracking technology? Yeah, I covered that. Super trendy money maker hitting us with that $5, says tell fans to rewatch God of War reveal and expect that for PS5 greatness. Hey, thank you so much for that $5, man. Really do appreciate you. Rallo on Ion, what Microsoft are here and gaming to turn it into a service, cloud-based rather than physical. Of course, next Uncharted is going to be Drake's daughter, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be a different character, I think. Cyberpunk map is also going to be in okay. All right, let's see here. Me Too World again with another $5. Here's what I do to game companies who disrespect gamers. Don't give them the attention, period. Facts. Thank you guys both so much for that 5 each. And so that almost clears our board here. Almost resetting the board, guys. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. It says, hey Marlon, what's your thoughts on the new Assassin's Creed game? I need to see gameplay, not cinematics, not CGI, gameplay. And that's Ubisoft. That's why I don't understand why people are getting so freaking hype over a CGI trailer. Y'all need to, man, don't get me started on that mess. Don't get me started. Don't get your hopes up. Do not get your hopes up. You don't want to. Backwards compatibility is kind of up in the air. According to Hip Hop Gamer, he said it's going to be fully backwards compatible. But I think Sony is probably going to shed some lights on that one for us so that we can actually find out some more information on that. I think there's a lot of secrets. So Scarlet Nexus has just been announced for PS5, PC, PS4, Xbox One by Bandai Namco. So another fully cross-generation game. Yeah. I don't see Series X in there though, but that's interesting. All right, so we have right here Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2 Come Dance With Me 4K trailer coming to PS5 as well. I think a lot of people can, I don't know, maybe CGI is the gameplay. I don't know, maybe me world, maybe. Thank you so much for the $2, man. Thank you so much for the $2. Really do appreciate that. Helping us clear the board. That's cold, bro. Last of Us 2 on PS4 looks better than Xbox next generation. And all them third-party games, and granted it's on PS5 too, but still, like, bro, what the heck, man? What the heck? I was hoping that we could see Cyberpunk, but we didn't see Cyberpunk. I was like, man, we need to see Cyberpunk 2020. We need to see Cyberpunk. I was hoping that was gonna see it, some gameplay, some more stuff on it, but no. Marlon, did you see that Konami is on Xbox Crew? I'm really curious and baffled. I mean, it's money talks. You talking about that that music thing with Medium, right? New God of War and Horizon Day 1 would destroy Microsoft. Of course. Microsoft, I think all they have right now is Halo Infinite, Project Mara, and who knows, maybe Fable, and they might have, if they drop a new Banjo, bro, then yeah, that's gonna be a very interesting, that's gonna be a head-to-head clash, because a new Banjo, bro, Sony can just make a fully backwards compatible version of PS5 and the regular, that's like I was saying, they could make a pro version fully backwards compatible, and they can make the regular version just for PS4. You know, they can market it like that. Watch Dogs Legion, MGS4, The Phantom Pain, I think June 20 or 2021. Okay, yes, I bored with Konami and the others. Okay, bro, God of War on PS5 is a, bro, you already know that, bro. I can't, I don't, I just don't know how to feel about are you guys ready though? I just want to ask you guys this. Are you guys truly ready for next gen? Because when we're really gonna start seeing next gen stuff is, like I'm saying, after the first year, when developers are hitting their stride, that's when we're gonna see stuff, man. Imagine God of War on PS5, Horizon Zero Dawn 2 set in industry benchmark graphics. I don't think y'all ready. Thank you so much, Corey, for the 279 Canadian. Really do appreciate you, my guy. All right, so whoa, breaking news, breaking freaking news. Resident Evil 8 reportedly Most gruesome RE game yet. Wow. So I think they're going back to the roots of RE, because RE is supposed to be scary. It's supposed to make you play in fear, right? That's what scary games are all about. But apparently RE8 is reportedly the most gruesome RE game yet. New rumors about RE8 appeared online, suggesting that the upcoming game will be the most gruesome Resident Evil yet. Wow. Imagine that, playing that on PS5 and Series X. Because Resident Evil 7, oh my God. Playing Resident Evil 7 with VR on, craziness. Craziness. I can't wait. I literally cannot wait. Death Stranding didn't sell that well. Yeah, it didn't. You know, it didn't. 8 smile. Look it over. Okay. Yeah, RE8 is going to be the most gruesome game yet, guys. So brace yourself. And I think we do have some information. Let me see in the chat. Are you guys excited about Dirt 5? I think we have some information on Dirt 5. I think it's going to be doing 4K 120 frames per second on the Series X. Yep. So right now it's saying that Dirt 5 may be the first Xbox Series X game to run at 120 frames per second. Like I've been telling you guys, car games are so much more easier for them to achieve a higher frame rate. Why? Because there's less stuff really going on in the world, right? Because if you have an open world game like Grand Theft Auto 6, right? Yeah, to achieve 4K 120 frames, yeah, that's going to be tough. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a bit more open, so it's more resources on the system and everything like that. But yeah, Dirt 5 is going to be the first Series X game to achieve apparently 120 frames per second. So I grew up playing Dirt and everything like that, but wow, 120 frames, first game on Series X. Dirt 5 in I think they said October. Sony put out a trailer saying October. It's not like you will be admiring the view in the game, of course. I mean, and watch when Microsoft revealed their first party stuff in July, right? They're going to be talking about let's see here. They're going to be talking about Forza Motorsport 8 with 4K 120 frames per second, ray tracing, blah 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 blah. Yeah, they're going to make that a big thing. Al, thank you so much for subscribing. Hit that notification bell on all, my man, so you never miss out, or her. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much. Sony has the multiplayer franchises such as Twisted Metal, Jet Moto. Let's see here. Jet Moto, PlayStation All Stars, and Killzone, Wipeout, and many more. I want to see on PS5. CD Projekt Red has already came out and said that they are not going to show anything until they hold their event. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. That's right. You're right. When is that event going to be? Only time will tell. The game's coming out in September, so they do have a lot of time. Talking about power, but no gameplay. Exactly. That's their slogan. Power, power, power. My slogan, no gameplay. Not good enough games. I just smashed that like button, my dude. Thank you so much, man. It seemed like we're gonna break 200 likes. Let's do that. That's a record high for us on the show. Say somebody brought up the other day, if you can play multiplayer with people on older, slower systems, on the new system would put in-game performance disadvantages on the older system. Man, it's up to the devs. I said Forza Motorsport is that. Yeah, they're gonna highlight that game. They're gonna highlight that game. You know what I'm saying? Gran Turismo, yeah, Gran Turismo Sport looks amazing on PS5 according to Jim Ryan. And with the Dualsense controller, like, it's just a whole different experience. You don't want to go back to the traditional DualShock 4 controller after you play with that other controller. So it's definitely different. 120 frames. I'm going to puke while playing my body. I can hope my body is ready. Reginator, hey, let's get lit, man. I'm definitely getting that new Avengers game. Yeah, the new Avengers game looks good. I mean, I think they were having some development issues with it, if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, that game is going to be lit. Will Death Stranding will ever come out to Switch as well? I don't think so. Maybe Can never say never when it comes to certain things. Not convinced on the Avengers. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, at this point, it's safe to say it is what it is. Switch wouldn't be able to run that game like this, right? I mean, it is. I mean, look at Doom 2016. Look at Witcher. That was giving people a lot of issues with certain PCs. So yeah, don't say that. I mean, any game can run on any console. It just comes down to the dev. Of course, it's not going to be visually impressive like how it looks now, but yeah, any game can run on any console, bro. It comes down to the developer. I mean, I can put Death Stranding on PS2. It's not going to be visually impressive. Smash news has arrived. What type of Smash news are you guys talking about? It says, hypothetically, a character from the last game you played is getting added to Smash Bros. Ultimate as a new fighter. Which fighter would it be? What? That's crazy. Walmart out here teasing stuff. Rice Eater, Ivar, what's up, man? How you doing? Rice Eater with that $2 hitting us, saying 120 frames is capped. Most TVs only do 60. Yeah. Yep. That is nuts. That is nuts. New challenger approaches, right? New challenge. Hey, wow, look at that. Do you guys remember that PlayStation shoes? That PlayStation, I forgot what it's called. That actually looks fire though, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I already seen it on Twitter. I already retweeted it. Yeah, Walmart Canada. I know exactly. Walmart Canada out here showing us how it's done. Thank you so much, Rice Eater, for that $2, sir. Really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. Let me see. 18. Thank you so much, guys, for the tremendous support. I'm gonna go ahead now and get me some food in my tummy. Thank you all so much. I'm supposed to be on the podcast later today. I'm supposed to be on the RGT podcast, and yeah, I'm gonna try to make it out there to support my homie Ryan and all that, but we'll see what ends up happening there. I'm being a guest on a podcast, so really do appreciate it. If you guys go check out BitCloud Gaming, I'm supposed to be on the RGT podcast and everything like that. So really do appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get some food. I've been working so hard and everything like that. Love you guys. Yes, boycott. Yes, love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much. My parents are. Blessings on you guys, man. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be easy. Peace. We out of here. Let's go, champ.